Hey guys, my name is Demi and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about how I became SAG eligible and I got my SAG voucher and I joined SAG/AFTRA. Everyone was always asking me, how do you do it? How did you do it? What did you do? So I decided to come online and come on YouTube and just tell you guys a few tips and tricks on how I was able to get into the union. So, first of all, when you first show up to set and you greet the AD, when you see the AD, you give them your name, tell them good morning. Say, good morning, my name is Sarah Joe. How are you today? And they'll say, okay, what's your name? Are you union or non union? You say, you're non union. Now, at this time, most people will say, do you have any extra union vouchers? And they're just like, oh, we hear this all the time. But what I would do is be very cordial to them. And one lady gave me a union voucher because I smiled at her and said good morning. And she said she stood up and she made an announcement. She said she's the first person to say good morning. She smiled and asked me how I was doing. So you know what? I'm giving her a union voucher. And everyone was like, oh man, we've been asking. And she's been saying no. But it's because they hear it all the time. So remember, we're all getting here at like 5, 6 o'clock. Crew is getting there before us. So they're there at 4 a.m. So for you to just come up and be like, oh, you have a union voucher for me. They're like, no, they don't want to hear that. They haven't had their coffee. Everybody's grouchy. Some of the extras have an attitude. So you want to, put a smile on their face if you can, because we all know that when you go on set, some sets, they treat you pretty bad. So just expect that unless you're union. When you're non-union, they treat you really bad. So because they know what you want. So even if they treat you bad, you still be very cordial. Don't let them disrespect you now. But you just some things you have to brush off. Another way is to always be available, like listen to your directions. Sometimes they'll give you multiple things to do. They'll be like, oh, I need you to walk, sit down, then I want you to stand up and go throw that piece of paper in the trash. And then I want you to go to the bathroom and stay in the bathroom for 30 seconds and then come out. And you have to remember everything that they said, because if they say go back to one, you have to go back to the first position. If they say go to your second position, that's when you sat down or when you got up or when you threw it in the trash. So you have to pay attention and you have to listen, okay? And like I said, just always be available, be ready, be cordial, be nice, and just know, like manifest it that it will happen, and it will happen, okay? So I just wanted to come on here and tell you I have other tricks and tips for you guys that I think you'll enjoy. So just be patient with me, and we can all chop it up in the comment section, and you can tell me what works for you or what it didn't work for you. We're all here to help each other because there's enough for everybody. Everyone has this scarcity mentality, but you need to let that go, okay? And just know that it's going to happen for you. All right, well, I'll talk to you later. Bye.